Welcome, pool fans, to the Predator World 14.1 Straight Pool Championships being held at the Hilton in East Brunswick, New Jersey. Also sponsored by Dragon Promotions and Randy Goldwater and Joel Shapiro of New York City. And with me for our expert commentary, as usual, is John DiToro, also an expert straight pool player himself. Welcome, John.
Welcome.
And how are you today? We're expecting a good match from these two world champions.
This is going to be a great matchup. Two world champions, Allen being out of the loop for a while, but is a former world champion against a current world champion.
And of course they are Allen Hopkins, and at the table now is Thorsten Hohmann. Thorsten the Hitman, and Allen Hopkins used to go by Young Hoppy. I don't know if they call him that anymore, but that was his nickname.
Well, he's still young to me. But Allen's, he won the lag, the all-important lag. Thurston broke the balls. Allen has a long shot on this ball here. He's checking out the pack. Very important to check out the pack and the pattern of the balls here. What he wants to do is pocket this ball, and he can't hit this too hard because he wants to fall on, looks like the 7 ball. So he can't shoot this too hard. Just nice and easy, and let the cue ball float over for that ball right there. Perfect.
I think he got on that 3.
All right. Well, let's see whether he wanted to hit it a little easier and have more of an angle to go into the pack, but he can actually he's going to play for the 5 position for this. On this angle, there's not another free ball. I don't know if he has a dead ball there, but he may elect to shoot this with low right-hand English and draw right into the 9 ball and break those balls out.
Sure.
All right, he hit the 6, which is fine.
He opened up a couple of balls here now.
Mm-hmm. It's very important to play angles in straight pool. In other words, he could shoot this ball up in the corner, but he wants to have a little angle for the 15, which he wasn't happy with getting when he couldn't get on that ball. He did find a dead ball there.
Seems to be chipping away at the pack okay so far.
Well, that's the name of the game, holding your angles and keeping clear for your next shot. This is a little different from 9 ball. There's no balls. The balls really have no numbers other than they're worth 1 point each. The idea is you want to get the ball spread as far as possible, where you're able to pick them off one by one, and then save a nice angle for a break shot.
But also I've noticed these top players, they really don't slam the pack all over the table. They try to keep the majority of the balls on this side of the table, don't they?
You're going to see that's the game. The game is really they're playing on a 4.5 foot table, because the whole game is kept down here. In this game, you actually want to be able to get rid of your trouble balls right away. Allen would have loved to fall on that 12 ball a little better.
We'll leave it for later then.
Well, he's got no choice. All right, he's going to use the 6 ball, come 2 rails and play the 8, and then use the cue ball. All right, he elected to follow. Again, playing an angle. He's going to follow this ball, try to get up on an angle. I don't know if that ball goes in the side or not. He might elect to stop there, play the ball on the side, play the 12 to 7, and then use the 15 for the break. Now he elected to go this way. All right. Tell you what, he fell on the 12 ball pretty good here.
Are those 2 tied up balls there? Do they seem to be a problem, or you think maybe one of them goes in the side?
I thought that one went in the side, but I don't know if it goes in the corner or not. From this angle, he might elect, he might make this ball come down a little bit, and then he's looking at an angle where he can separate those 2 balls, go into the balls. But more importantly, where the 2 balls lying is a good break shot. Now, he didn't come off the rail very kind of want it. But now the ideal shot here is to hit this and hit the top ball without moving the bottom ball, which he did. He did, which is excellent, but no reward actually.
Yeah.
He still may be able to cut this in the side, come around 3 rails, and have a shot on the 2 ball and a break shot. Or he might elect, if he wants to bank the ball and follow it. Let's see what he's going to do here.
I believe he's called safe.
Oh, he's elected to play safe. He didn't like the angle. Well, that was a bad break. But the idea was there where he wanted to keep the ball there.
He rents 13 and plays safe and hands it over to Thorsten.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what did he leave Thorsten anything here to shoot at?
Let's see what Thorsten's going to shoot the 2. I'm shooting this shot. You want to make sure you overcut this ball because he's going to leave the cue ball. He may even be playing safe and leave the cue ball up table. Wow, he didn't hit it quite like he wanted to.
He went for it and tried to get the 3-rail shape and would have been short there.
Kind of dangerous. You can go on that because when you let a person like the caliber of Allen Hopkins to the table and straight pool, it might be 100 balls later before you get to shoot again. Allen's going to hit this with a low right hand, come around 2, 3 rails. Oh, be careful here. Perfect. Hold it up. Well, he may got a little bit too straight, but he